So right now in Washington, oral arguments are about to get underway in TikTok's challenge to a law that could lead to the app being banned in the U.S. The legislation passed by Congress requires TikTok to divest from its Chinese-owned parent company ByteDance due to concerns about how it's handling U.S. users' data. TikTok has said that the law violates free speech. So for more on this, we want to bring in CBS News chief legal correspondent Jan Crawford. All right, Jan, so ByteDance is going to be fighting this law. Give me the gist of their argument.
Well, you know, as you said, the law requires that they be sold to a non-Chinese company, and they're saying that violates the First Amendment. That's unconstitutional. It's a violation of Americans' ability to post and share things on whatever social media app that they choose. So they're making kind of a core constitutional argument. That's their key argument. But the federal government is coming in here, and we'll hear these arguments this morning, the point that they believe that TikTok constitutes a national security threat as it's owned by a Chinese-based company. And that's because it gathers so much personal information from 170 so million Americans that participate on that app. And they could have to turn that over, the government says, to the Chinese government if the government demanded it. And they also say the way TikTok kind of funnels content to users would allow the Chinese government to really manipulate public opinion in the United States. So they're making a real national security argument, and that's what the judges are going to be grappling with as these arguments get underway later this morning.
Because we're talking about national security, will we be given have sort of access to I guess what I'm trying to say is because it's national security, will we be able to find out the details of this argument?
No.
Because the first question I was thinking was, well, prove it. Like, what is the national security concern?
That's a great question, and we saw that as this law was being debated. I mean, some of the key national security concerns were not even shared with the public as Congress was considering this, very closely held. And in some of the briefings and papers in this case, a lot of that is redacted for those national security reasons. So the judges have access to it, and they can consider it, but the public, we won't be hearing some of that.
Okay, before I let you go, I want to ask you about another case that could very easily sort of fly below the radar. It has to do with the Supreme Court decision overturning affirmative action, but as it relates to sort of race for entrances into certain universities. That decision excluded military academies, but now that is coming before the courts. Can you explain what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, this is really interesting because it's the next battleground in that fight over the use of affirmative actions. Like you said, the court banned the use of race preferences in colleges and universities back in June of 2023. But it said that that decision didn't apply to the service academies like West Point, the Naval Academy, the Air Force Academy, because they have distinct interests, as the court put it. For example, the military might need and says it needs an officer corps that reflects the general military enlisted population. So the court in the ruling, the landmark ruling from last year, left them out. Well, now the group that challenged affirmative action in colleges and universities has come forward and is challenging that use of affirmative action at the service academies, saying it's unconstitutional. The government's arguing we have to be able to do this. The court has given them a pass so far. And so arguments are going to get underway this week in a lawsuit against the Naval Academy, and that will be up in Annapolis, Maryland. So this is really the first we're seeing of these lawsuits, not the last word, of course, but really the next battleground.
And Jan, just a clarification, this is about race and not about sex when we talk about affirmative action?
That's right. This is about racial preferences in admissions to our service academies, a question that the Supreme Court left open when it banned affirmative action in colleges and universities in their admissions processes.
Really fascinating stuff. Jan Crawford, thank you so much.